Please like, comment and subscribe. Oh no. Never thought this day would actually come where I get to say please like, comment and subscribe to my channel down below. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Hope you guys are all doing well. Welcome to my first video for my channel. I'm really excited to be launching this today and finally taking the plunge to actually start doing YouTube. I've wanted to do YouTube for the longest time ever and I finally mustered up the courage to be doing this today. I hope you guys all enjoy my videos and I hope you guys all enjoy my videos and follow me along my journey through YouTube. Now for this video, I'll be doing the 25 random facts tag. For those of you who aren't aware of this, it's basically where I say 25 facts about myself, all random, and it's just a way for you guys to get to know me that little bit more. And since it is my first video, so what better way to introduce myself? If you'd like to get to know more about me and my channel, then please continue watching. So I actually have a fear of chicken bones and fish bones. How this happened was, long story short, a few months ago I went out for lunch and I ordered chicken on the bone and I took my first bite, and what happened was the fact that I was so excited to see my friends, I was still talking and eating, and I swallowed, and I didn't realize at the moment, but when I took my second bite I knew that something was stuck because I couldn't swallow, and that second bite was such a struggle for it to go down. So at that moment I knew that there was something in my throat and I couldn't continue eating, so I left that restaurant, went to the doctors downstairs and I was like, it's an emergency, like I need to see someone because I've got a chicken bone in my throat and I can't breathe and I can't eat anything. And they were like, sorry, we're not taking any more appointments for today. And I'm like, but this is an emergency. So then anyways, they referred me to another doctor down the road, so I went there and he couldn't see anything in my throat, and I was like, are you kidding me? Because I legit know there's something in my throat, how can you not see it? So he referred me to the hospital, went to the hospital, did my x-rays, I couldn't see anything, and then I was like, okay, well this is strange because I'm in a lot of pain and I know there's something in there because I can't even drink water properly. So then what the doctors basically did, they were like, sorry, but we don't have the right equipment to be able to look down your throat with a camera. And I was like, okay, cool. So like, I need to get this out, it's an emergency and you're in a hospital, this is your job to be helping your patients and you don't have the right equipment on a Friday afternoon, like what is this? Anyway, so they sat me down, they got a pair of tongs and they opened up my throat, and basically they got this like dissolving spray thing and they put it down my throat, and like in a matter of 2 seconds, like whatever was there dissolved and melted away, and I was good to go after that. But yeah, that was my day of having a chicken bone stuck in my throat. I am Indian. I was born in India, in Punjab, and I was about 3 months old, and then we moved to New Zealand where I lived there for 5 years, and then we moved to Australia where I've been here since. Now, a lot of people are gonna hate me for this, but I actually prefer lollies over chocolate. Lollies are my favorite. I know, I like lollies. I am not a winter person at all, like absolutely hate the winter, hate the cold. I just love summer, I love being out in the sun, going to the beach. I love watching horror films, like absolutely love them. It's just that when I come back home, I psych myself out and I am like really scared to even sleep at night. I have to sleep with like the corridor light on, close my door so I don't see the stairs from my room. And yeah, for like a good 2 weeks after watching the film, like I'm just not the same person again. I have a fear of flying and anything that doesn't have my feet securely planted to the ground, I cannot do. I think one of the reasons is because I've watched Air Crash Investigation and I used to love that show, but that's probably why. Piercings. I've got my first, second, and I recently got my cartilage done as well. Thinking of getting my tragus done, but not sure I can handle the pain. So let's see. First TV show that I ever watched was Gossip Girl. Absolutely loved it. And then I started watching Jersey Shore and Geordie Shore. I am not a morning person, definitely a night person. I feel like I get a lot more done during the night, just when it's more quiet and peaceful, and that's when my brain can just finally think. So yeah, definitely a night person. My favorite subject in high school was economics, and I ended up studying economics in uni as well. I am a risk consultant by profession, so that's my 9 to 5. I actually wanted to be a tennis player for the longest time ever. I always had a passion of just becoming professional, and my idol was Maria Sharapova, so I was just like, you know, I want to be like her, I want to play like her, and she was my inspiration and the reason why I love tennis so much. And then I stopped because obviously I had my final exams, but I was pretty certain that I wanted to be a tennis player, and I thought I was pretty good as well. Really regret it because I wish I did actually become a tennis player. Languages. So I can speak English, obviously, Hindi, Punjabi, like a little bit, and I can also speak Bahari, which is the language from Himachal. So I can speak 4 languages, and I like to think I can speak French just because I studied it in year 8 for 1 year. I am a Capricorn, absolutely love horoscopes. I believe in them 100%. I think they're so true. The first time I ever had a haircut would have had to be in year 8, and that was basically where my hair was like all the way down to my bottom, just because I was never allowed to cut my hair. And I remember sitting in the hairdresser's chair and she snipped off about 10 centimeters, 10-15 centimeters, and I freaked out. I started crying, and I think in my whole entire life I've only actually cut my hair like 10 times. My first job was at a pizza store, specifically crust pizza. I would make pizzas, take phone orders. I basically did that for about a year during my first year at uni. And yeah, I met some amazing people and it was a lot of fun. Now, I used to be left-handed when I was younger. I'm right-handed now, but I used to be left-handed and mum didn't like it. So what she did, she put a glove around my hand so I wouldn't use my left hand. And then that obviously just forced me to use my right, but I would have been a left-handed person. I have 2 birthdays, so this one's funny because my actual birthday is January 6th, but on the papers it's February 6th. This basically happened because when I was born in India obviously, and my uncle went to go make my birth certificate. He didn't do it on the day I was born, he did it about 2-3 months later, and he had actually forgotten if I was January or February, so he put down February instead. One of my hobbies is dancing, so I'm a part of a competitive Bhangra team, which is basically a Punjabi form of dancing. Got a competition coming up which we're all prepping for. That's what takes up most of my time when I'm not working. Now I've got a teddy bear. So this is my teddy bear I've had for about 15 years and I've named her Amy just because I used to be obsessed with bananas in pajamas, and one of the characters, her name was Amy, so I've named my teddy bear obviously Amy as well, just after that TV show. I am a massive fan of green tea. I think I would have about like 4 to 5 cups of green tea a day. I have a bad habit of tapping my legs. I would actually do this all the time. Like I always am fidgeting. I don't have the patience to sit there still for like numerous hours. I have to be doing something. I'm actually a very organized person. I like to keep things very tidy, neat and clean. I think I've got a bit of an OCD issue because I find it very therapeutic for me to come home after work and clean my room. Just find it very, very relaxing. I am actually afraid of animals, all sorts of animals, cats, dogs, rabbits. I know everyone tells me for being afraid of dogs, like even little dogs, but I have been scarred. I remember this time where when I was younger I went to pat a dog. It came up and it just like grabbed onto my leg and like bit my leg, and I was just like yeah, nah, like you can never trust animals. Like you don't know what's going on in their head. And now I have this. I have a Nutella jar in my room and it is expired. I've only kept it in my room because it has my name on it, but this one's been in my room. I was gifted it by a friend, but I know it's 100% expired because I was checking it the other day, and also because the expiry date is no longer showing. Oh no, here it is. So this, the best before was October 2016. Yep. So this has been actually expired almost 2 years now. I think I might actually get rid of it, to be honest. Yeah, that's quite gross. I did also want to mention the reasons why I started doing YouTube. One, it would have to have been the fact that I wanted to do this for the longest time ever. I would say this has actually been like 5 years in the making, no joke, but I've never actually taken it seriously enough to actually start. It was just the fact that I was really nervous. I was worried as to what others might think, opinions, feedback that I would get, and that was probably one reason why I never started. I was like, what the heck, I'm just gonna do it because I can't allow like things like that to affect me, and then I know later down the track I'm actually gonna regret it. So why have that regret when you can actually just do it? And I think another reason why I actually started was mainly because I think it's just a confidence building piece for me, and just being able to put myself out there and just taking myself out of my comfort zone, because I know I've always been confined into my, you know, my little circle, and I just wanted to step out of that and just try something new. I just wanted to go for it. And thirdly, I think it would just be a really good hobby apart from work and apart from the other things, other priorities I have in life. And if it's something that gives you happiness, then I think you should go for it 100%. And I know I've enjoyed the process of putting this together for you guys. Those are probably the reasons why I've started. And as for my channel as a whole, you guys will basically be seeing more lifestyle, health inspired videos, more fashion. But again, I don't have any sort of fixed theme. It's just going to be whatever I feel like. If you would like to see those types of videos, then please subscribe to my channel below. And that, you guys, is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed my first video, and if you did, then please give it a thumbs up, and in the comment section below, if you could leave one fun fact about yourself so I can get to know you guys a little bit better as well. And I shall see you guys in my next video. Thanks, guys.